guess it's my car lighting this up, right? Wait, actually, let's give this a try. I want to see how much the lighting from the top floor... Oh, what the heck? Do you see that? Oh, what the... Okay, so somehow us taking away the lighting then turned that lighting on. Now the light is just... This is confusing as heck. Alright everybody, hello and welcome back to another episode on Scrap Mechanic with me, Spacefish, and welcome to what already seems to be the 100th episode on Scrap Mechanic on this channel. How time flies indeed. It is absolutely insane. We're back, and we're back to continue with our beautiful little, well, we can't really call it little at this point, can we? We're back to continue with our massive home build all the way back there. I've been grinding away a little bit in between episodes. You can see we've got a few things flying around in here. You know, we did get all that wood refined. You do have a little bit more glass, but most importantly, I actually worked on getting us some more stone bricks right here for the facade of our new home. And we're going to go and use that today to actually continue building away. And hopefully, someday, sometime, actually getting anywhere close to finishing this house. I've pretty much lost count at this point, to be honest, how many episodes we've been spending on this monstrosity. Evidently, Scrap Mechanic not quite being the game where you are supposed to be building your own massive house like this with these mini blocks, but we're getting there. And to be honest, I would say this is actually starting to look quite cool indeed. There's a lot of things, of course, you know, to still go around, and you know, starting with all this concrete down here, which I actually should be, should not be tearing any holes in the floors, but also should be making sure to craft some more concrete from some of the scrap stone that I farmed. So I will probably get that scheduled somewhere in this episode as well. And then, yeah, of course, I mean, the wooden floors up top, we've got all the glass that we're still missing. We need to close up the facade and somehow design where the windows are going to go. We want to do all the indirect lighting across the entire thing, which shouldn't be too tough, given that we've got a huge ton of electronic circuits. So actually crafting the lights should be very doable, I hope. Well then, once the main house is finished, we also still have the task of, you know, actually pulling a wall around the outside, getting a little bit of a farm going. I've got dreams of a garage over here, and maybe like a little, you know, patio out here. A little place to enjoy the sun and take a little bath, you know. So yeah, big dreams, big dreams. But without further ado, let's get going on this. First and foremost, as I said, we do have a bunch of wood, and we're going to go and throw that right into here. I guess we will pull this right through on the wood side of things as we had originally intended, and not actually have a little limiting thingy in the middle here, because I'm guessing it's going to become one full room. I am really not 100% sure yet. We'll have to figure out how we design this in the end. It is, I have to say, quite insane though, just how much wood we're throwing at this. I mean, You guys know how much time it's taken us, right, to farm all this wood, and this is pretty much all of it gone again, which is insane. It's honestly, I mean, most of what you see, I think these days, is just us building the house. Aside from when, you know, every now and again we do some smaller farming trips to also have a little bit of a change of what we do and use some of the cool machinery we've built, but. You know, you can imagine, with the time we're taking to build this, just how much more time it actually takes to farm all the associated materials. It is quite mad. With that said, though, let's go and instantly use all the glass that I farmed as well. Not even enough to close up the roof here, so that's lovely. I guess it's going to be like another 300-400 blocks just for this bit. And then, of course, we don't have any windows in yet or anything else. And I'm going to need to continue tearing down those ember forests, because that was the last bit of our ember now. So it's also something maybe we can do together in the near future. Maybe I'm just going to do on my own. But yeah, long list of things to take care of there too. Most certainly. With that said, though, let's go grab ourselves some bricks, and then we can think about a little bit how we actually go about designing the facade of the house some more. So, I have to say, over here, I kind of am really thinking whether I don't want to also expose this a bit more. You know, there's this big giant tree in the middle there. It's kind of cool, you know. I'm not really sure how I'm wanting to do this with the doorways here, but I kind of want to keep the view at it rather open when you enter the home, and so well, the same thing kind of with the inner courtyard here. You know, I don't want to close it up too much. So I'm still a little bit considering how I want to do this. Maybe we do skip that part for now and we move to the front. In regards to that, how do we want to do things here? I am thinking we definitely close things off a little bit up here, at the very least. So we can maybe go 2 down for starters and then see how we want to actually do the windows. We also have the topic, actually, of indirect lighting, which, I mean, we've started it up top, but I'm guessing we're going to want to, well, I'm not guessing, I'm kind of wanting to implement it across the entirety of our home. So that means that either way, we do need to always incorporate some space for that. And just checking, yeah, so we've always used kind of this two down and then... Wait, sorry. 2 down and 1 out? Yeah. Oh my god, please, I'm stuck. We are going... No, 2 out, right? So 2 down and then 2 into the room. It's basically how we're doing that. Oh, and then we have this topic. Actually, I haven't even fully filled in the ceiling here. Because I remember the thing above is the floor of the next floor, so, you know, should probably be filling that in, unless... Well, the thing is, we can't really recess anything in the floor there, you know. It would be lovely. I mean, you know, maybe we can do it with some cool Steam Workshop mods or something. I'm not sure. That you have some sort of LED band-esque stuff going on, you know, like a light block that you would know from Minecraft or something in that style. But, well, with vanilla stuff, unfortunately, we're quite limited there. So let's keep it at that, and we'll just do the indirect lighting for now and kind of prepare everything for that. And then that's already, anyways, I guess, going to start dictating a little bit how, like, what things we can even do with the windows, right? Because it already is going to limit the space that we have available a little bit, just due to the design, due to us bringing the corners of the ceiling down a little bit there. And also, let's just fill this up for now. Maybe at some point we'll get some mod from the Steam Workshop. If you have any cool lighting mods or anything in mind that you could suggest for a project like this, please let me know down below in the comments. Would be lovely. Maybe that's something we can use in the future. For now, though, we're definitely trying to keep this build nice and vanilla. So let's see what we can do with that, and then we'll go from there. Now, over here... Wait, have I done... Yeah, we do have space there. Somehow it does look like we're stuck right to the ceiling there, but it's actually fine. So, do the same here, and somehow I've already gone one further down there. I mean, maybe not the worst move. I can hardly imagine myself just attaching continuing the windows right after the indirect lighting appliances, but we'll get to thinking about that when we get to that topic. For the time being, we'll just prepare all of this and then we go from there. One question is kind of also how we want to handle the entirety of this thing down below, to be honest, because I mean, as we have here for this little back doors patio, there will probably be another opening or two that we incorporate. So I think the one thing that I already said at some point was that I do kind of want to have some sort of garage here. Oh, slight. No, that's. I don't know what that was, but on the one hand side, a little garage here, which maybe we want to attach to the house. Maybe not. Maybe we just have a door and then another door or something. But there's got to be some way out here. Over here, I kind of want to keep things very nice and open because evidently, you know, beautiful view. We're going to have a garden and everything else. So it's going to be maximum window, minimum obstruction by actual bricks. Here we probably have some. I'm not quite sure. Like, we may do something fancy, like not fancy, but fence-y. You know, like fence going through right here, and then we could have like a little farm area here. And thinking about this being the food area, this here maybe being like eating dinner area, you know, maybe with a little chill corner and then some sort of cooking area. So, you know, maybe you would have like a door here or a door here where you go into your farm / garden to go and pick the carrots and, you know, the tomatoes, whatever else you need to cook. And you go back in and you can go cooking, you know, something like that. So, you know, that there's just what I'm basically trying to say is there's a lot of question marks as to how we design those bits. The easiest bit will probably be this, because I know I want to have it as open as possible, pretty much, without making it just like a single pane of glass. In the other areas, we may delay the decisions until we actually have some sort of a farm, garden, and garage construct going on, you know, so we'll see there. We'll see. But with that said, we're running out of bricks literally just by preparing for the indirect lighting down here. I mean, to be honest, no reason to call it just. At the end of the day, it's an integral part of this whole thing, and we're closing some smaller bits of the facade already doing this, so, you know, it's we're making progress. It doesn't look like that much, but, you know, the facade is already, honestly, that already makes the facade look a whole lot better, you know, making the floors a little more beefy, because currently it looks very, like up there, for example, looks kind of like a skeleton, doesn't it? And here, it just has some more beefiness to it. I don't know how to describe it otherwise. It's going nom away at a burger, which, by the way, we need to also farm again soon, so we can actually go and eat and not die, you know. Almost. Is there a... Yeah, there is a glass pane there. I was going to say I almost ran into the... No, but there's not... What did I just bump into here? I am so confused. You know, it's like one of these situations where people run into the windows of stores because they're just so clean that they don't see them and they're literally like a bird just flying into a pane of glass. I like to do that a lot in my house, you know, and now I just... I thought there was glass, but there wasn't. So that's interesting. Right, anyways, getting back to the topic. I think... I'm not sure. Did we... Well, we somehow started a little bit also closing this down, but not really getting to the lighting part. So let's just go and add these bitsies and bobsies. Slowly but surely, you know, just at least pulling down those 2 layers of brick here for the time being. And then the other part we will do once we have even more bricks, which I promise I have even more stuff in crafting in our current base. I do have more scrapstone ready to go. But it's just a matter of time for that stuff to get ready. You know, this is unfortunately just all that I managed to get ready for this episode. Which I mean, to be honest, I think, I don't even know how much that was. Maybe one of you had a look and counted and whatever else, but I'm quite sure this was in excess of 1,000 blocks of bricks already. And that's not counting the wood, of course, and the glass, so, you know. We're dumping materials into the house, most certainly, but, well, it's just taking its time. What we will have to think about is how we do the lighting in the staircase, because, I mean, evidently can't just throw any lights into there, so I'm not quite sure. I mean, maybe we can just light it from above, you know, have a few spotlights just throwing down light, like, up top there. However we even close off that, I'm not quite sure yet, you know. Initially, when I built this, I was thinking, you know, maybe some small little towers or something to, you know, like peaks or something to close us off, but I don't think it fits the style of the house, so I'm not quite sure yet. If you have any design suggestions as to how to actually cover off the tops of these stairwells, please let me know. I mean, we could just do a roof light like we did here, to be honest. And then maybe just try and smartly integrate some lighting into the glass panes. Could also work. Maybe there's other ideas. If you have any, please let me know down below in the comments. Always happy to take some suggestions and see if we can improve things a little bit here. This light is interesting though. I mean, it's obviously leaking through those bricks. Or is it leaking through those bricks? I guess it's my car lighting this up, right? Wait, actually, let's give this a try. I want to see how much the lighting from the top floor... Oh, what the heck? Do you see that? Oh, what the... Okay, so somehow us taking away the lighting then turned that lighting on. Now the light is just... This is confusing as heck. Okay, but now there's no light leaking through whatsoever. But this is also not lit up. Okay. Wait, did we... Oops. Did we get fooled by the light of our car when setting this up? Oh god, help. Don't kill yourself now. Why did I close this off? Did I think it was sufficient due to the car just... Should be more like that, right? Was there some patch that actually fixed the lighting for us? Like, fixed in terms of broke the concept that we set up? Or did I think it was actually... Oh no, don't do it again. Or did I think it was actually bright up here due to the lights of my own car? Well, this doesn't seem to be fixing it. Oh yeah, because it's back there that I have the light. Ha! Correct me if I'm wrong, I thought this used to work. Okay. Our whole lighting thing may have been broken a bit. Let me know down below in the comments, maybe if something changed in a mod or something. That's lovely. Not in a mod, in an update. I don't know, maybe it never worked from the first place and I just fooled myself. Oh, the struggles are real. The struggles are real. Well, let me know down below in the comments your opinion, your knowledge. I don't know. I don't know what happened with this. I'm just going to continue, assuming that we can make it work, and hoping I don't have to cry myself to sleep over the entire concept being trash and me having to rip out everything again now. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. It's a little bit annoying now. It used to leak through, now it evidently doesn't. I think at least that it used to leak through. I really don't know. Is the light just buggy or is it actually broken? It's like when I moved my car away first, this also appeared lit up, right? So I don't know. Please let me know down below in the comments. I would love to hear more about that. Anyways, though, we are out of materials yet again. Holy shit. I mean, it appears like we haven't done much. Well, actually, it doesn't appear like we haven't done much, right? Like, the floor separations, I guess, due to all this, have become a little more beefy. which is certainly very nice to see, I would say. This does appear particularly beefy though, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layers. How does that make sense? Why do we have 6 layers of bricks there? So we've got 2, and then we should have the ceiling. And then that should be 4. Huh. Oh, right. Due to... Okay, yeah, because we already have... Oh, ooh, please don't... No, there. Yes, thank you. Yeah, because we already have some thingies there on the top floor. Whatever you want to call that. So yeah, that makes sense. Right, but we're out of materials. Again, as usual. So... Let's go back to the house. We should have a few bits and bobs ready to go again. Well, actually, maybe not, because the issue always is that it doesn't continue crafting while we're gone, which is also, I guess, one of the main reasons we actually want to get some sort of production area ready to go, so I can at least move base over already and things can continue crafting while I'm not there. That said, I mean, look at the stuff we have on the walls. The move is going to be absolutely terrible. Now, you can see this has been crafting away, but, oh well, we've got another 220 bricks. We've got some things. What we need, though, is we need more concrete, and, well, actually, in fact, we can probably just do this, because eventually we're going to run out of chemicals, and that should stop crafting automatically, I hope. And then we're going to have to do, well, I'm going to have to do more trips to actually grab chemicals and water and all that stuff. Well, water, we do actually have some still chilling on the walls. I think chemicals is the last of it, though, for the time being. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, no. We've got a bit, you know. Just a tad bit. Maybe we can also just throw some more chemicals into the mix. And then just throw some more water in there too, you know, and then that can continue going. Do we actually have output space for it though? I guess we barely do, right? Yeah. Maybe we just take a thing or two out so we don't have any overfills. I'm not sure how that works, you know, if where the material goes, if it just drops on the ground or disappears, or just, I don't know, you know, so may as well make some space. But there's that going again, and well, actually, let me just actually grab the last few bits that we have, and we'll just throw whatever else we produced in the meanwhile, which is honestly not too little, right back into our new home. And then I think, honestly, like, one core thing that I should probably focus on in between episodes is making more concrete, because if we can do that, and then I can maybe, you know, raise the barriers a little bit down here and get 2 doors in right there, and wherever else we need doors on the bottom floor, you know, then I would probably be happy to move production over here, you know. At the end of the day, we only really need this half of the floor actually filled out with stuff, and then we should have enough, you know, to get a little bit of, you know, I mean, to get our current setup over here, yeah. Evidently, we have way more space than we currently need for our setup, so if possible, which I'm not sure about, you know, let me know down below if you know anything about storage systems, manufacturing, best practices, whatever else. But if possible, then of course, you know, we will also upgrade that in the future, make the manufacturing system more beefy, add multiple refineries, you know, get a storage system going, like, I don't know, something like refinery here, storage here, manufacturing there, or vice versa. I don't know. You know, we've got lots of space, so we're going to try and use it. But for the time being, just, you know, if we can get at least this half, well, third of the floor ready, I think that would be a good starting point to allow us to just get going with moving our manufacturing bit over. So I'll try and get the concrete going for that, and we can maybe do that. Then we can think a little bit about the doors, which, yeah, I'm not sure about yet how you're gonna do that. I'm guessing like an engine for the house and then bearings and somehow something like that, you know? Button, evidently. But we'll think about that, and, you know, if we have those basic things out of the way, I'm thinking and hoping that we can just make that work, and then we can get going here, huh? So that's the plan, I would say. Oops. But for the time being, let me go and actually paint that. Honestly, I do find the painting quite satisfying, yeah. That's quite nicely done. Right, there we go. So, you know, that'll be the plan. I would say we probably just end it off right here for today. In between episodes, I'll probably go over and fly over, get myself... Well, actually, only if needed. You know, it seems like we have more than enough chemicals. But if needed, I'll get myself more chemicals. I'll definitely get some more water. And I'll make sure that we keep some concrete flowing. It feels like we need maybe 1,500 bricks of concrete or so. And then we can get this third already set up right here. And if and when we have achieved that, I will be looking at some doors with you all, which is the next big thing. And if we can then make that work, I think we'll just be moving homes already. And just be making sure to get everything ready over here. So move all the stuff over, make the production move over here, maybe even move the farm to over here as well, just, you know, in its current setup, and move all our vehicles over to here, evidently. And, you know, then we officially live in our new home, which would be lovely. Evidently, it's not going to be anywhere near finished, and we're more going to be living in the middle of a building thingy that's you know, in the middle of a construction site. That's what I'm trying to say. But we'll have a new home, and everything will be crafting, importantly, while we're around. So less waiting for me in between episodes, and more materials to throw into the house with you all every single episode, I hope. So that's the plan right there, I think. For today, though, this has been it. I hope you all very much enjoyed the episode. Of course, if you did, please make sure to go ahead and smash that like button right down below for the YouTube algorithm. And if you're new around here and haven't done so just yet, also please consider subscribing right down below, as well as hitting that bell icon in order to stay up to date to all the future upcoming episodes. With all that stuff out of the way, though, as usual, everybody, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll catch you in the next episode very, very soon. Ciao.